You're out of jail. Maybe it was a $3,000 bond. Maybe your family had to scramble to come up with it quickly. The door's open, you're released, and you think, I'm free. Bonding out of jail is just the beginning of the process, not the end. So I had a client who was arrested for a serious bar fight. His sister bailed him out that night, but then he waited 4 weeks before calling a lawyer. By then, the state had stacked his charges, lost the surveillance footage, and the plea offer was way worse than it could have been if we'd acted early. And this is the part no one tells you. Just because you got released on bond doesn't mean that your record or your freedom are safe. And here's the kicker. While you're recovering from the arrest, the prosecutor is already starting to build their case. One missed court date, one phone call, one social media post, and your bond's revoked and you're right back in that jail cell. But this time, you have even fewer options, and it's going to be even harder for your sister to get you out. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly what to do after bonding out so you don't make the mistakes that most people make, and so you can walk into court prepared, protected, and one step ahead of the prosecution. I'm Andrew Beasley, Tennessee criminal defense lawyer, and I help people take control of their cases before it takes control of them. And every single day, I see people bonding out and treating that like that's the finish line. They don't realize that the court already sees them as a defendant and the clock on their future and freedom is already ticking. Many people who hire us started out just staying in survival mode, avoiding it, hoping the charges would just go away. Others will wait until the day before court to try and find an attorney, and some yet, even worse, will show up on their own and try to wing it. This is not what I advise, because the justice system moves on its timetable and moves fast. The longer you wait, the more evidence is collected without your side of the story. Miss deadlines, ignore bond conditions, or violate your bond, even accidentally, and you're looking at a warrant or added charges. When we get involved in a case, we immediately lock down the details of your case, examine the arrest, and start crafting your defense before anything snowballs out of control. So the first thing we do is review your bond terms and conditions with you to make sure you don't accidentally violate them. We start investigating the stop, the arrest, and the actual evidence against you so we can start challenging the charges. Because this is how we develop a strategy for court, whether that's negotiating with the DA or fighting to get your charges reduced or dismissed. If you or someone you know has just bonded out of jail and has a lot of questions in this video or other questions, contact our office right away. We'll walk you through all your options free of charge.